Welcome is a new software, or not new, it's in beta. So if there's anything that sort of breaks in this, then they get an excuse. Hopefully we're live. Fingers crossed. We did just have a little bit of an issue live streaming to YouTube. I've just done a race on Zwift. It was a steering race. It was the first steering race, and the live stream just didn't go live. So anyway, we'll try doing IndieVelo. It didn't work too well the other day, but we will go straight to the option menu and lower the graphics if there's an issue. So have some options over here. You can just ride, free ride, join a pace partner, train. You've got some custom work. You've got custom workouts, IndieVelo workouts. Endurance. Bit of info about the workouts. Events. Some races going down. Elimination race. Challenges. Check your progress. November's challenges. 19 days remain. Is there only 19 days remaining? I can see you. Yes, Stephen. That's good news. Very good news. Hey Scott, tell me the IndieVelo riders don't look like the seat post is stuck right up the riders. Oh, your message cut out. We'll find out what happens. Profile. Right, rider profile. Avatar display. This is where we got to the other day and it sort of crashed on me. That might be due to the fact that I am trying to stream on this one MacBook Pro. So last time we got to here and we got to where did we get to? We got to. To be honest, it needs a bit of a UX UI design. If I'm honest, let's go to helmet, which is kind of icing on the cake, really. So you can change so much as well. Okay, helmet, glasses. Go for a bit of an orange theme. Hair. Ooh, helmet hair. Bit of Pikachu. Just go for a bit of helmet hair. Don't understand. Ooh. Okay, so that's main bike frame. We'll try and go. We'll go white, sort of silver. And do we get highlights or something? Oh yeah. That'll do. I need some better socks. Custom odd socks. Can we change the length? Doesn't look like it. Shoes. Got sort of a yellowy tinge to them. I don't know if that's just my screen. That'll do for that. How do we go back? Okay, tap OK. This looks like a React video. Right. Training zones. Where'd you put in your FTP? Have I already put in my FTP yesterday or the day before? Yeah, it's probably a really bad React video because I'm going. Okay, to follow friends. Got any friends? Probably not got any friends, just like in real life. Team, active team. Review, update your things. We'll get into the riding very soon. Do you want me to enter a race? Join a team today. No team. Team manager who can. Okay. Right, we'll go join a pace partner first. Just have a look at the events. Is there something coming up? So that's quite handy. 2 minutes, 22 minutes to go. Long and flattish. There's a 40. Oh, we don't want a race. Scratch race in 12 minute hilltop finish. No, thank you. 9:30. Forest Velodrome elimination 10k. Should we just go straight into that? We've got a pair. Elimination. All riders start together and the last through each location is eliminated. When only three riders remain, or all the elimination locations have been passed. Pen size is 22. Should we do that? I guess I've got to hook up everything. I'm looking over the screen at the TV behind. Oh. Signal. Oh dear. Will it pick cadence up off of the stages? Why is that red? Oh, we're on AMP Plus. Why is it red? Why is it red? Right, I've probably got to do some Bluetooth allowing. Bluetooth. How do I allow? Is it privacy on a Mac? Bluetooth. Sorry, I'm doing this on my other screen. Applications. IndieVelo, where are you? IndieVelo launcher. Is there another IndieVelo? Maybe it's that one. Still showing as red. IndieVelo. IndieVelo will not have access until you quit and reopen. Now it's opened in my wrong screen. Oh. Launch error. if you have set up your own desktop shortcut. Guess we missed that race. I guess that was user error. Love how one's got 100% battery and one's not. Heart rate, power meter. Do you need to do that, or is it just on the trainer? No. Okay. Did we miss the race? I don't know if I missed it. Oh. I can't be bothered to hang around for half hour for a race. We'll enter this one and then scratch race, distance. Okay. Couple of traditional crit corners to practice on. Okay. Let's race. I kind of want to. I don't want to go to the pen yet, do I? When it says corners to practice on, is the steering? I'm literally new. Like, I wanted to do a first impression sort of fire up kind of thing on this. Pace partners. So let's ride. Is that flattish? How many people were in that? Can I see people? Can I see people leading? Let's just go coastal there. Let's just go. Am I not doing something right? Right, here we go. Why have I got a green light on my back? First impressions is frustration. A lot of user error, but like I would say mainly UX design, UI design. I mean, that's probably... Right, so let's just have a look at the screen. We've got 30 seconds, we've got time up there. Distance, climbing, speed, calories burnt, powers at the top, RPM, beats per minute. Drafting, wind, we've got a tailwind-ish kind of. camera angles are similar to Zwift, they move a bit better. Just keep it at 1. I think it looks great. It looks a bit dark, but that's probably just the ambience of cycling into dusk. I'm glad I've got a rear light on. It's quite helpful. I guess no one else is shown as a rear light. Just helps me pick out myself. Oh, we do have a graph at the bottom like on Zwift. Oh, but the 1% feels hard. Oh, is it because I'm on the front out of the draft now? Is it? That's probably. Does it do that? I honestly don't know anything about this platform. I just thought it'd be fun to jump in. Oh yes, the draft. Unless we check. Oh, we're going downhill as well. So does the draft change your I'm going to get out of the draft again. Make it feel harder. That could be quite interesting, couldn't it? So, right. I'm going to go back through the pack now. Oh. I assume they're just the arrow keys if we wanted to change. Yeah, so the draft. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? So the draft is actually changing the resistance on the turbo trainer. I think it's making it easier when I'm in the pack, which is interesting, isn't it? I think a lot of people always ask for that on Zwift because you don't really know that you're sort of drafting, you've just got to go a bit easier. I do like there is wind, there's a crosswind now. Yeah, so I'm losing the pack. Is it gonna feel like I'm losing the pack or not? Let's need to lose a pack, come on. It's hard to lose the pack, isn't it? I'm trying, yeah, I know I'm going down to like, which is probably more realistic to a real world pack. I always feel a little bit, there's, if you've ridden with me in real world, you know I can stick in a pack pretty well. And I'm pretty aero for a big guy, I'm 6'3", but I'm pretty aero. I'm not flexible, but I think I'm quite aero on a bike. I don't feel that sort of goes across to Zwift very well. Let's see what it feels like going past this one. Debbie Choi. Not much draft there, which it probably wouldn't be in real life. You just sort of go past someone. Oh, that's hard. That must be the wind, is it? Does RT, does the wind affect your trainer resistance? I think it does. I think it does. I like it. I like it. I believe so. Don't know why the chat on screen is taking so long to update. Just practice getting tucked into this group without going through them. Okay, so I would say another year of, someone RT says another year of polish and IndieVelo might be worth another look. I'm sure you can change about with the settings and turn resistance off and stuff like that. I would say a lot of the time, if the draft on Zwift, like people say you want a good workout, don't you? So they don't. So the draft is maybe harder than in real life. But getting the feel of it is quite interesting. Like there, I just slipped off the back. Somehow. Make sure you like the video. If you want me to stay on and do the crit in 13 minutes, I do have a hill climb tomorrow. I'm not actually, can't remember how long that crit race is that I've entered. Is there any way of me knowing without clicking out of anything? Upcoming event would be quite good just to say how long it is, because I can't remember. Again, probably user error. So full disclosure, we did do a little live stream which was going to be my first ride on IndieVelo, and the whole stream crashed when I tried to change my helmet colour. But this is still my first ride. Nicely in the pack now. And we'll just keep it at 200 watts. It'd be interesting. I guess when it starts to feel harder, I'm dropping out the pack, coming through the pack there at 200 watts. I would say this is more realistic. The drafting is more realistic, but if you wanted to do, like if I wanted to get in zone 2 now, I guess I could change pace partner. Okay, so you can see the little lines coming across the screen, I assume match up to the wind, just to give you, so you can see the wind direction without having to sort of look at your little mini map at the top. I assume that'll click. Can I change that mini map? Oh yeah, Crosswind. I assume the green on the graph is... Oh, hello. Is that exit, do you think? No. Would it be exit? What's run? Take a break. Break time over. Oh. Oh, so you can join another rider from there. That's quite interesting. As I've slipped off the back. Screenshot. U-turn. Obviously the angles. Just tapping everything else. Can I change? Oh yeah, you can change view. I've lost myself. Return, do you think return to me? Yeah. Now the wind's very interesting, isn't it? The wind and changing the resistance on the turbo. Be very interesting for like attacks and stuff. Feels a bit weird not using my Zwift Play steering after using that for a couple of months. So the races then, well what we'll do, again, have a look. Should we have a little look at the races? So we can join pen. Oh, menu there, what does that? Oh, okay, so summary. I assume if I still pedal, it would still pedal along. Yeah, so it would still pedal and stuff and keep in the thing. Max cadence, interesting. Analysis. Yeah, a bit more technical. I like it. I like it. Loads of info. We can access options there. UI settings. There we go. Show HUD. Pan slowly between angles. I quite like that. That was good. Changing between camera angles. Show world data. Mini map position behind near me. Show route profile. Nearest players. Profile marker. Profile transparency. Always sunny. That's an interesting one. Always sunny. Turn off the weather when free riding. Oh, well, when free riding, not in a race. Show main input data. Show parameter data. Instant. We could go 3 seconds. Show live data. Image encode. Loads of details. Like obviously keep it as PNG. Image encoding there. Break into color when the rider is slowing down. Ah, that'd be quite interesting. Show FPS counter. Let's just join a pen and see what that looks like. Congratulations, another great ride completed. You set new records today. Bring it on. Okay, so it's 12 kilometers. That's quite a nice angle for racing, isn't it? 12k. 32 people racing. How do I know if they're any good? Can I see them? Whoa. I wonder if we exit and go back into the, we can see who's entered. That'd be, that's quite interesting to see. Not you can. So if we just go end ride, what happens there? End ride. Are you sure want to end? Yeah. Whoosh. This will be a nice little leg opener for tomorrow's hill climb. Scratch race, all riders together, and the first across the line is the winner. A couple of traditional crit corners to practice on. I don't understand with the crit corners to practice on, because you can't steer, can you? Where's the entries? Entrance? Am I going mad? Can I see the entries? No. Going in blind. We're going in blind. Don't get cold, yeah. Not bad green screen attempt. I need a better green screen, I think. I need one of those pull-up things. Should you leave it like that with a green screen or just turn it back off? I think I prefer it off. Right, 2 minutes to go to my first race on IndieVelo. I don't know who I'm racing against. I don't know anything really. I don't know anything. Don't get cold toes. says Stephen. Yes, don't get cold. Whoops. It's a scratch race, it's 4 laps, it's 12 kilometres. I'm not going to do too much damage to the legs before tomorrow's hill climb. Morning, Scott. How's your first impression of this? Doesn't look too bad. No, it looks alright. I mean, I'm not too bothered about the graphics and stuff. I think the graphics could be a little bit more gamified, if I'm honest. A little bit stiff, I guess. People look a little bit stiff, which I don't know why. Perhaps it's because it's that uncanny valley of trying to look a little bit too realistic and not quite getting it. Whereas obviously Zwift is, game. It's not trying to look realistic. It is a game, isn't it? Okay, to ensure the competitive event of everyone who has joined, entrants have been split into separate smaller pens. These smaller pens are based on... I missed it. Okay. So we're in a smaller pen now. We're in pen 2. 30 seconds to go. Are all these real people or are they bots? Who knows? Who knows? This is my first time, Michael. I don't know what I'm doing. 24 seconds to go. I like the wind effect. I do like the wind effect. I'm going to go with the green screen. If you win, I'd say bots, yeah. That's annoying me now. Oh, hello. Hello. Just hit a... don't know. Hit a 12% ramp there, I think. What's interesting, Michael, is that the resistance does change based on wind and draft, which is very unique feeling. Oh, it was an attack. Don't understand why I'm outside the draft there. Oh, is it slowing me down when I go, can you steer? I don't think so. Yeah, leaders boxes are good, aren't they, Christian? Group 2, 7 seconds. Ten seconds behind. Oh, here we go. Yeah, braking. Look. Oh, so it's braking for the corners. That's what hit me last time. Morning all. Oh, shitting hell. Oh. Screw it, I'll just wait for the back, I'm done. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so braking all the way out of the corner is hard, but obviously everyone slows down, so if that was on Crit City, that would suit me down to the ground. Yeah, TSS is getting calculated on the go, which is nice. I don't know what's squeaking so bloody much. I like the braking around the corners, auto braking. It suits me better, a bit more realistic to real life. Obviously as a bigger rider it would suit me, but don't have to make you jump a little bit, you've got to keep your eye on it. It's going fast now because we've got tailwind. So the front of the pack isn't slowing up. Keep your eye on that wind. Yeah, so we've got headwind now, so the front of the pack is easing up a bit. Simon Jenkins, hello Scott. Isn't this a bit like cheating on your wife or husband? Trying this instead of Zwift. I've already done a Zwift race earlier. The new gamification race. Yeah, it feels naughty, it feels naughty. But I owe nothing to Zwift. Apart from 1,000 subscribers. They stole my air road. I'll go to a different platform. Update, we will be getting a refund for the air road paint job. This is hard. This is hard. Good old leg openers for tomorrow. Need a bloody headwind to slow that front pack down. Please like the video, let me know what you think of IndieVelo in the comments. I do like the way the draft lowers your resistance. Yeah, that's right, Stephen. Turn in-game sounds off, so it probably does, yeah. I think, unless you can hear it. Okay to go, I guess. No, all their extra hardware money goes on marketing big outdoor events. So I'm got nothing left in the tank. I've got to protect my legs for tomorrow's hill climb. Are people already bored with Zwift? They're bored with certain things on Zwift. Oh, now it's snowing. Results. Let's just get out of the way of this bloody results board. Okay, so came fifth there. Not a lot more I could have done. So I guess the pack did come back together-ish. What is the time difference there? 2 seconds. Oh, so, you know, there were some attacks early on. But it looks like it pretty much all came together. The first two over pretty much within a second, and then we're 2 to 3 seconds behind. 325 watts For me, normalised power 345 watts for 17 minutes. Nice little leg opener for tomorrow. The winner did 283 watts normalised, but with a big kick at the end, max power sprint, 1000 watts. So yeah, good. I enjoyed that. I was a little bit unsure with the setup and the UI, but once we got racing, it's quite interesting. What's on the summary analysis screen? Thanks, Marco. It's quite interesting with the wind. I really enjoyed the wind. The braking took a bit of getting used to. I think what's happening is like, I know nothing about this platform, so I came in not knowing if I could steer, not knowing what really, as you can tell from the stream. So the auto braking around the corners, I mean, should suit me as a sort of TT crit racer. It should suit me really well. I can keep punching out of corners at 600 watts all day long, 700 watts all day long on a crit race. So that's a very good advantage for me racing. But I think what's happening is the braking was coming on, and then I was doing the braking was coming on, and then I was sort of pushing against the braking, which you can see when we broke away on one little bit. It was quite handy. I think what I've got to do is learn to go with the braking, let the braking slow us all down, and then punch out. Like I was trying to put the watts down. I've got my aero gloves on as well. That didn't make any difference, even though we got draft and headwind, tailwind. But yeah, they're really nice gloves though. Rule 28. I'll be wearing them tomorrow to help me go faster on the first half of the hill climb. Not sponsored. Gifted, not sponsored. So analysis, pretty graph. Examine how your heart rate. Can't sort of roll over, which you can in Zwift, which is quite nice. No, that's weird. Those gloves should have helped. I mean, they did a little bit. It helped me grip. They were really on for the Zwift race earlier, to the steering race. Hasn't got an estimated FTP yet. FTP yet. I guess that will come at a time. I have set my FTP. Best average. Okay, 30 seconds. Yeah. And you can go into your profile. I guess we've got some race history now, have we? Maybe not yet. Maybe it's got to get approved. Maybe I've got to finish this race first for that to appear. Oh, it's nice. You can see your critical power there, so you don't have to sort of see that after a race. Quite handy. So I can look at this if I was doing a race and go, right, I'm going to hold 10 seconds at 380 watts. One set. Critical power go? I would have thought, oh, maybe before this I got saved this race. I've tried my whoosh, says Zwift Ace, trying to get myself fit for all the prize money. Yeah, my whoosh, apparently they have messaged me on Instagram to say that my whoosh Mac version is coming out, supposed to be this month, but don't hold me to that. So yeah, were these bots? Are these real people? I mean, 49 real people in one Zwift race, in one virtual bike race on IndieVelo. Let's press end ride and see what. Yes. There we go, best ever. You're the best around. Now that's in my head. I'm going to have to watch Karate Kid tonight. Joey Esposito. So there's time trials. There's a hilly elimination race. What's a time trial? Marco thinks they're real people. When I tried it last week, it was also quite busy. I just did a zone 2 race, a zone 2 ride, no race, but still. Yeah, I mean, for 40 odd people in a race, and I think we got split into smaller pens. It did close a couple of minutes before the race started, so you've got to worry about that. And then they put us into smaller pens, I guess, to match make some stuff. So 13 watching. Again, you got some bots or not. The effort is real. Yeah, you got some training. I don't know if they're planned. You can, I guess, if you've got custom scheduled schedule might be if you hook up training peaks or intervals. Your workout should be there, I assume. Or you can just try and use some of these, which I guess will keep you in erg mode. Well, yeah, there we go. That is that. What do you think of IndieVelo? Are you going to try and use it? Are you going to jump over for a race? What do you think of the win? I think for me, the main benefit is graphics I don't care about. I don't really like the fact that it looks a little bit more realistic. I could race on a magic road against racers. That doesn't bother me at all. I used trainer road for a long time, which you were just staring at a graph. It's like, yes, I know the escapism, but the escapism of the game graphics on Zwift and IndieVelo and what my wish does fade after a while. It's like we've got a beautiful view to look out the window. Once you've looked out over it for a few months, it's just the view, isn't it? Which is a very nice view, but at the end of the day, I don't wake up every day and go, wow, look at that view. And I think it's the same here. I use it as a training platform. Michael, are you on about MyWhoosh or IndieVelo? IndieVelo, I'm on a Mac at the moment. It is in closed beta, so if there's any issues, they can blame it on beta. I really like the wind. I really like the draft, how you sort of feel like you're in the draft with the trainer resistance changing, which really helps with group rides, especially streaming. I mean, might be a bit selfish, that does help with streaming because you can sort of focus on the chat and you just know if you're slipping off the back or you're sort of going off the front. You can sort of feel if that's happening. I would say in the races, I could tell when we had a headwind because I was slipping back through the pack because the front of the pack is going faster and I just didn't adjust it. So I didn't adjust for the sort of tailwind. When we got a headwind, I could feel it because the pack slowed down at the front and I was sort of coming through a bit. So that's one thing I would say, just be a bit cautious of slipping off the back when you've got a tailwind. Obviously you've got a tailwind, the whole pack's got a tailwind. And I guess the front of the pack just hasn't got something to push against with the headwind. The auto braking, let the brake, I would say, I don't know, but let the brake slow you down. Punch out the corner. I was trying to push against the brake, but actually if you just slow down and then come out. It's not really closed, as you can apply easily and get your account. Yes, if you're talking about this one, IndieVelo is in public beta. I might have said closed, sorry. It's in public beta. So yeah, it's really easy to get an account. You can just download the software and sign up like I did. But yeah, first impressions, pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. I imagine someone's marketing budget and programmer budget. Will this make Zwift sit up and spend less money on real life advertising, focus on the game advertising a bit more? I get fed up of seeing triathletes spending all the Zwift money that we pay them and to go over to Kona. Like, it really annoys me when there's so much real world advertising. You go on TikTok. I'm a TikToker. I've got 325,000 followers on TikTok across a few channels. You go onto Zwift's channel, you can't find the game. You can't find the game. So that, like, are they like embarrassed by the game? Like, we're not embarrassed by riding around looking like idiots, going as hard as we can, racing against people from all around the world on a silly little game, live streaming, putting videos up there, people taking the mick out of my ears. Can I get some virtual ears? We don't care. We're showing off the game. I would love Zwift to show off the game a bit more. I think 90% of people, 82.4% of people on TikTok don't even know what Zwift is. And even if they follow Zwift, they don't know what Zwift is. So it's like, what is Zwift? Is it a time trial team? Is it a TT team? Is it, all they seem to do is show off Canyon TT bikes. If I follow for that, I'm not getting a game. Anyway, that's by the by. 11 people watching. Thanks for liking the video. We'll see you soon for a live stream. No live stream tomorrow unless I come back from the hill climb and feel like a little blast race. Let me know if you want to see me race on Zwift or IndieVelo next time. As always, have a great day and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.